Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Corey. We're downstairs in the Lego room. We have an exciting video coming up. We're talking about a new, at least new to me, third-party Lego company. So let's get at it. All right everyone, so recently, I guess not recently now, it's been a little bit since we've done a video. I apologize for that. Life has gotten hectic. Just a lot going on with work, and then my wife and I took a little weekend trip as well, so that kind of put a pause on some video content. This video was supposed to come out last month in September, because at the end of August, we went on a road trip throughout Ohio, stopping in Cincinnati and Columbus. So on our way back, when we went to Columbus, we stopped at a place called Bedlam Bricks. So Bedlam Bricks is a third-party Lego store. Really cool place, very clean shop, really impressed with the organization, got to talk to the owner. Did some trading with him. I traded a Brick Mania, the Grasshopper, little L4 observation plane with Bazooka Charlie. I traded that away because it wasn't one of my favorite planes in my collection, also kind of didn't fit what I was going for. So I traded that away, got a fair value for it, I think, and then was able to get some parts. And then I picked up this little set. So this is a company called Block Jets. They are a third-party Lego company. They make jets, really military jets in more of a micro scale. This guy has, I think, 80, how many pieces? 84 pieces, and it retails for $29. So $29 for a mini B-2 stealth bomber. And if you go on the website, you can kind of see options they have. They had a bunch of these. I picked one. They also had a couple other different third-party military companies. Some of the cheaper ones, definitely not the quality of Brick Mania. But this one drew to me because A, the price, B, the scale, because they thought it makes it a really nice like desk piece, as well as they are local in Ohio. I believe they're outside of Columbus, the company. So I have opened it already. I've not built it. We're going to do a quick little time lapse of the build since it is pretty small. But my first impressions and thoughts. So box says designed, hand sorted, and packaged in the USA. They use all authentic Lego bricks. It is very paper, soft, cardboard packing material. So not very strong, nothing like a Brick Mania set or even like a Brick Veteran set. So that's one thing to think. They do come with printed color instructions, a buildable display stand, and it says easy, fun build for all skill levels. So that's important. This doesn't look very complicated. So we're gonna open it up. First thing you'll have is the instruction manual. So it is a it is printed in color. However, it is a very basic computer paper, folded together, not even binded instruction manual, which is okay. It's $29. It's designed to be a little bit budget. It says, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions when assembling or happen to be missing a piece. So that's always good. So customer service. They have a website, blockjets.com, which I'll link below, as well as a Facebook and Instagram page, and then an email to contact them if necessary. So I'm going to kind of open up and just do a brief little look at the instructions. Very basic. So for the packaging, it looks like we have 4 bags, 2 small, one with tiles, one with curved slope, larger and smaller pieces. So I'm going to pause the video, kind of get the camera readjusted, and we're going to do this bit of a time lapse. All right, I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. That was my first time doing one, so I just basically did the time lapse function on my iPhone's camera. So hopefully it turned out pretty well. But I will say, here is the build. It is quite a bit bigger than I thought. I would say it's about 9 inches wide by 1, 2, 3, 4 inches deep or so. So definitely bigger than I thought. It doesn't, obviously in this scale, you're not gonna have a ton of detail. Obviously if there was ability to print, I'm sure that would help add a little bit, but it does the job of creating the shape. So it is made up of mainly just 4x4 and then 6x6 square plates, and then some 2x plate, and then most of the pieces are black tile, and then these black curved slopes that create the leading edge. You have a couple spots for the intake, and then for the cockpit you have a gray. So everything's black except for the one gray piece. The stand is pretty basic. It's the Lego kind of bridge riser piece from like different city sets, and then maybe more of a truss, I guess. 4x6, and then some tiles along the edge to clean it up. The 3 pieces on top are just held in by 1 stud, and that was it. So let's get this on, right? The instructions were fine for something like this. There we go. Nope. So this is the one frustration I have with this is the stand. Okay, there we go. So the instructions were fine. It was mainly black and white. They did that because of the black pieces and to highlight in red what you were building. There's 3 little subsections, or 4, I guess. You had the stand, the 2 intakes, the cockpit. It just shows them put together with the pieces that you had. So, I mean, they were simple, they were easy to figure out. But if that does bother you, that is something. It is not Brickmania kit, it's not Brick Veteran kit, it's not any of these other third-party kits, Brick Designers, where it's very detailed Lego-like instructions with a lot of detail. It is supposed to be a likeness image of a scale model, and I think it does a very good job of that. I'll have some B-roll going around too, hopefully during this video, so you can kind of get some close-ups of it. Otherwise, it's a cool little plane. B-2 flying wing is very iconic in shape. It's very recognizable. It is a very large stealth bomber. I know Brick Veteran, Cody just designed one for them. That's a massive. So if you can't get that one for $29, you can have this little guy that keeps falling off. There we go. So yeah, good for display. You're not gonna play around with the stand. Obviously you can just take it off and you can throw it. If you throw it, things will come off, which is fun. Again, just a display, not really a play item. You can kind of see otherwise, fun little build. It'll look good. I want to try just because they are local here in Ohio, and it's a relatively affordable little model. If anything, you have 84 pieces to add to your collection, I guess. But the brick quality, everything looked really, like they said, brand new. I do like the shape, and I'm happy with the purchase. So maybe just not happy with the stand just because of that one stud connection. I don't know what else you would do, I guess, to be able to get it at that angle. There we go. Otherwise, coming up, I have made time in the schedule to do a full room tour, which means I gotta get everything cleaned up, tidied up, looking like its absolute best. That way I can bring it all into the leg room. We can take a look at the displays behind me, to the side of me. You can kind of see what I do for display. If you have any questions about that, certainly ask. Obviously, it'll be a lot of fun. Very excited for it. We finally hit that 100 subscribers. So that's what I promised I was going to do, and we are going to do it. So that being said, like, comment, subscribe below. Drop a comment. If you have questions, anything like that, let me know. And just have a good rest of your day.